Workflow mapping transforms chaotic gig work into a repeatable, profitable system. By visualizing every step from intake to delivery, it uncovers hidden inefficiencies and unlocks automation opportunities. This approach allows you to scale your revenue without increasing your hours, ensuring a streamlined and efficient process for profitable gigs. Let's dive in. Workflow mapping for gigs uncovers every hidden step, preventing gaps and rework by laying the entire process out in a simple visual diagram. As the flow becomes clearer, this transparency naturally builds client trust because they can see exactly how their project moves from start to finish. It also helps you spot unnecessary friction or duplicated effort before it becomes a problem. And just as important, mapping keeps your work aligned with your revenue goals, making sure you stay focused on the tasks and pathways that actually support profitable outcomes. Choose a signature workflow by selecting your most profitable gig to model, focusing on the one that consistently delivers the strongest results. From there, define clear start and completion triggers so everyone knows exactly when the work begins and when it's officially wrapped. Specify deliverables, deadlines, and formats in detail to eliminate guesswork and keep execution clean. Then identify approval points and the decision makers involved, ensuring the process flows smoothly and accountability is baked in from the start. Segment your workflow into distinct stages: intake, research, drafting, review, and delivery. So each part of the process has structure and intention. As you move from one stage to the next, build in buffer steps for quality assurance and client feedback, creating space to refine the work without rushing. Make sure handoffs between tools and team members feel seamless, reducing bottlenecks and keeping the pace steady. With these pieces in place, set clear timelines for every stage to keep the whole process stays efficient, predictable, and aligned with project deadlines. Efficiently manage inputs like client briefs, data sources, and brand guidelines by centralizing storage and using version control so everyone works from the same up-to-date information. As these inputs stay organized, ensure outputs, draft deliverables, final assets, and reports are also sorted in a clear, consistent structure that's easy to navigate. This tighter system not only improves accessibility, but also keeps quality steady across every stage of a project, reducing friction and letting your workflow move with far more clarity and confidence. Identify automation candidates by focusing on drafting repetitive sections using prompts, especially the parts you find yourself rewriting again and again. From there, look at summarizing research and transcripts efficiently so you can pull out key insights without spending hours sifting through material. Routing tasks to notify stakeholders promptly keeps everyone aligned and reduces back and forth delays. Finally, auto-filing assets into the correct folders ensures nothing gets lost and your workspace stays organized. Together, these steps streamline your process, boost productivity, and create a level of consistency that's hard to achieve manually. Create a simple diagram using a whiteboard tool or paper. Fidelity is less important than clarity. Keep symbols and colors consistent so anyone can read it quickly. Highlight risk points that need human checks, such as factual claims or pricing updates. Mark SLAs and expected timing so you can track where delays emerge. This lo-fi map is quick to adjust as you learn, keeping momentum high. Connect this slide to a specific metric right now and write it beside the slide title, because tracking impact makes experimentation feel purposeful. Share that tiny insight with a peer or accountability partner so there's social proof that you're leaning into the change. Validate the map by walking through it with a sample request, paying attention to how natural each step feels in real use. Time each stage to spot bottlenecks or moments where the workflow slows down more than expected. As you test, capture edge cases and exceptions, those odd scenarios that break the flow, then refine your prompts, buffers, and decision points to handle them gracefully. With these adjustments in place, the process becomes both efficient and resilient, setting you up for clean documentation and a smooth transition into self-service implementation. Signature workflows now include comprehensive documentation, guardrails, and proof, giving your system a level of clarity that lets stakeholders truly self-serve through linked prompts, checklists, and simple decision paths. As the workflow comes to life, sharing early metrics becomes essential, not just to show progress, but to keep clients engaged and confident in the direction you're building. From here, the next step moves into shaping the work that flows through it, turning clarity into something consistently repeatable and surprisingly efficient. Let's carry that momentum forward.